Hi, my name is Jada Zanella, and I'll be doing a video for contemporary morals in philosophy. And my video is about regulation of speech codes on private universities. According to Lawrence, speech codes are a very good thing and should be regulated on campus because they cause hatred and violence towards different minority groups and sexes and just students in general. He makes an example that two students pulled out a Confederate flag and a Nazi flag. Now, although they have the freedom of speech to do so, this can cause violence on campus, and the university that this event happened at, the university did not punish the students for doing such an act because there was no speech code or speech action to counteract with them doing that. Also, according to Lawrence, many universities like Stanford and Duke University don't have regulations on speech codes because they believe that the speech codes bring culture to the university. But according to Lawrence, that is not true, and you can't, certain words are always going to be derogatory. You can't use another word in the place of it, which is Rauch's argument. Rauch's argument is that you can use another word in the place of that other word, so it's not as derogatory. But certain words, even though they can be taken out of context and used in different ways, usually have the same derogatory meaning to everyone. And this also goes with the ethical theory that utilitarianism, which is maximizing happiness for everyone, not happiness for one, but happiness for all. So Lawrence's statement about regulating speech codes for everyone and not just one person goes along with the ethical theory that maximizing happiness for everyone and not just one individual will overall produce a happier campus and decrease violence and hatred. Rauch makes the argument that this is not right, and people have the right to say whatever they want, the freedom of speech to do whatever they want, and private universities have the right to regulate speech codes or not regulate speech codes. But Sturba makes the argument in his essay defending affirmative action that sports limit what their teammates or coaches limit what their players can say on Facebook and on campus. So why is it that sports teams can have regulated speech codes, but the campus as a whole can't have regulated speech codes? Rauch fights for freedom of speech, and that these words are used in certain cultures, like Tom Sawyer. Tom Sawyer uses the N-word, but used out of that context, it's not appropriate, and it should be regulated towards a derogatory statement. Lawrence makes a very good effort to make sure that his audience understands that regulating speech codes would be beneficial to campus because it would decrease hatred and violence, and it would help regulate what people say. And although that is a violation of freedom, and people have the right to say what they say, they should be respectful and understand that certain words can offend and certain actions can create violence. So I think regulating speech codes on campus would therefore decrease violence, decrease hatred, and influence a better, happier campus, which is the ethical theory, maximize happiness for everyone, not just one person. So overall, speech codes are a good thing and should be used according to Lawrence. And Rauch's argument, although it's freedom of speech, derogatory words are not good to use on campus. Therefore, speech codes should be used.